back to
Two Cooks
and one server.
Podcast Edition. So we got some fun topics to talk about today. We're going to be talking about our travel bucket list and that one item we use every day in our lives that brings us joy. And to start off, of course, we got to do our shots.
Hell yeah, we do.
Cheers.
Yeah, hell yeah, you just going cheers without her and shit?
Boy, I thought you cheers for it. You brought
yeah,
your
bro.
review.
Oh, damn.
It's okay, leave me out. They just get worse every time.
No, it doesn't. She's lying.
It
This was probably the smoothest shot we have taken.
It's
That's
the
because
fruitiest.
I picked it. I picked choices.
Yeah, that's fine. It works out that way.
I mean, it's harsh as shit I pick out normally.
Yeah, for sure. Like, this man, he drinks the harshest rum of all time.
It's actually fine.
So like, ooh, your vacation should be in like the Barbados dungeons of something with alcohol you drink.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. It's not that bad. If you're used to it, it's honestly not that bad of something to drink. And I'm pretty used to it.
I feel like, yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, you could totally go out to the goddamn Caribbeans or something. And, like, yeah, drink up all the rum
That's
you
where
want.
they have the good rum at,
Oh, yeah, and that's what they say.
Man. Well, if you like the bottles, though, they have stickers in the back of them. I like that a lot about it. I like free stickers.
Is that why you buy your options?
Is that
Because
why
there's,
you buy
free
your
stickers?
options?
No, it's just good rum, too, but, like, it's a bonus, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. And the stickers are normally like tattoos old sailors have gotten, so they're actually pretty well drawn and shit. They're nice.
I mean, there are some liquors that I will buy just because they have the little extra airplane attached to it or this or that.
True.
So, it's understandable.
I mean, a lot of people choose choose the alcohol based on the bottle or the label. Like, without knowing what the fuck the thing is, a vodka or brandy or whiskey, if the label looks good, you might be better out buying it. That's like, it's like a sales trick thing.
Yeah.
So that's part of it.
Well,
I drink whatever tastes good.
Here, guys?
Whatever tastes good, that's what I like.
Vacations, well, I would say somewhere tropical, rum-based, but, I don't know. I would definitely pick, it's like my bucket list, somewhere I've never been before.
Yeah, and I think we should go about this as not like a current day, COVID world. I just, in a perfect world, like,
optimal world.
You can
perfect
travel
world,
anywhere.
where are we going?
I mean, I would say probably somewhere tropical. Virgin Islands, I think, would be a pretty cool spot to go. I'm still in the U.S., so if something goes bad, I'm not fucked. Well, we'll have to, run to a U.S. Embassy. But, it's developed enough to where I know if I also catch something, there's enough medicine there to fix me up or whatever. So I would say Virgin Islands off the top of my head. If you press me, I might say somewhere in Europe, but I'm going to go Virgin Islands.
Okay.
Plus, I love shit that's very ironic, because who the fuck is in the Virgin Islands still a virgin? So I find that very ironic. Yeah.
Traveling for a pun. I love it.
Exactly.
Yeah, if I had to pick, I'd pick somewhere in Brazil. Because I love big booty bitches and...
Oh, you want that angle?
Yeah, exactly. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is my ideal place to go.
How hard do you have to work to be a judge on one of those things?
Right? It's I easily want to be on there.
What politician do you got to bribe? Who do you got to speak to?
Bro.
Man.
Okay, but beside the female counterparts, what's just one location that you really want to go to?
No, see, Brazil is beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. And there's so many areas, you can explore to get, rainforests. They have a literal Amazon out there. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go out there by myself or whatever. I'd totally have, a guide and shit. I've seen fucking, Anaconda. That is... Yeah, but honestly, I like exploring areas. So anywhere I can go explore, I totally want to do. For sure. Yeah.
See, I think I would want to go, if I could just pick a country to visit, I would go to Greece.
It's beautiful there.
Yeah, because they have great beaches, great atmosphere. I love history, so I'd want to go visit the Acropolis and
Parthenon and shit.
All of that kind of stuff to do those kind of tours. But then also you have the beach and just the beautiful country also, so it's kind of a win-win. for going there.
I want to say Greece.
And their economy's trash, so I feel like
The
I could get a lot of
Albert-
bang for my buck.
The architect there is fucking phenomenal.
Great
Like,
architecture.
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Like
like-
those hotels you see in like Instagram like fucking debuts or whatever. It's like those white hotels on the cliffside with the like built-in like hot tub pool and shit in there.
Yeah, and then they have
Yeah.
like their cities are literally built up like
Mountains.
mountains, and
They're all perfectly
fucking
pristine
phenomenal.
white and blue and shit.
Yeah,
It's
no,
gorgeous.
I would definitely pick Greece. if
I
had
want to
it.
say Greece is one of the countries that has the black sands beaches, like naturally occurring black sands.
I wouldn't say it is though.
I know Hawaii does.
Or is that the? Oh, it's Hawaii. That's what I'm thinking.
Hawaii
about.
does.
Hawaii has naturally black sand beaches,
Well, 'cause
and that
of
shit looks cool.
Volcanoes.
Yeah, volcanic ash and stuff, or
Yeah, that's what it is.
ash.
It's
Yeah.
like pumice stone.
Yeah, I got a friend that's literally from Greece and used to show me pictures and shit. Like I know his family and like yeah, Greece is fucking spot on. It's up there. It's like definitely my top 5 of places I want to go in the world.
Real
and their
pretty.
food is fucking great.
Oh yeah.
I love Greece. God
the
damn, I
food
kind
definitely
of
would
I
be-
like want to change my answer now.
I mean, you already said it.
Yeah, I did, but
No,
like,
you
a
can't
big
take
booty
my
bitch.
yeah, I'm
answer.
not taking your answer, but I'm like, yo, it's definitely up there in my head now.
Yeah,
guess
my top ones I want to go would be Greece, Egypt, and like Machu Picchu.
That's a hell of a hike, Machu Picchu.
I'd suggest.
Hell
Well, they
yeah.
have
Yeah.
that one where you can take like the bus like halfway up, so it's only like a day hike.
Then you ride a donkey for like the rest of it and shit,
Yeah.
or a llama.
Instead of doing like the 3-day hike,
I would not want to do Egypt.
I would love Egypt, dude.
Hell no.
I would love it for
Like-
like a day.
Like, you literally,
That's all I
like,
need, man.
that's all. Yeah, that's
like
what.
if I
Like,
knew
I
as like
can
a
see
little
that.
white chick that I'd be safe and it'd be a great time, I would totally go visit the pyramids and like Luxor and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like yeah, they have
Sphinx.
dope ass shit.
take a little tour boat on the Nile, see all the crocodiles. Obviously,
Like, you gotta see crocodiles in Egypt. You gotta.
I felt. I just feel like something bad will happen going to Egypt.
What
you
a,
just,
Like-
you just don't
like,
want sand. That's the thing, though. I really want to visit any desert country because I don't really like sand.
Exactly, I can't do that shit either. Like dry
we
heat,
live by
it's
the
not
beach.
fucking.
The fuck you
with
tell me I
me.
don't love sand.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's
I
not. It's
don't-
different.
It
Like
is different sand.
dry
It's
heat
drier,
is
yeah.
so
dry heat's
much
not
different.
fun.
Yeah.
Like my mom lives in Kansas, and it's just dry heat, and you're just baking, literally baking. There's no relief. There's no wind. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
At least here, when you go to the beach, you can just jump in the water if you get way too hot.
Yeah,
True.
for sure.
I mean, Arizona, we went to fucking Vegas. That was shitty for like 2 days, then we got over it, though.
Yeah, but it took us whole 2 days, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
oh, I
once
was.
when we went to Target and got like a big ass pack of water, we were spending $4 for a bottle of fucking, like,
Yo.
a bottle of water.
Bro.
That shit was bullshit. Then we spent $4 on like a 24 pack of water. We're like, alright, we're good all of a sudden. We're fine.
Yeah. That shit pissed me off.
I feel like
honestly.
also here in Vegas, and you're just drunk, you care less.
That's
Yeah,
the thing, too.
that's the first thing. Like we started drinking and shit.
Beer was
Yeah.
cheaper than water. I
Yeah,
don't.
it-
Like, I know it's
honestly,
in the
it was.
desert, but that's higher robbery. That's bullshit.
It really is.
They know you got sober eventually, so you're gonna keep drinking here to the dog.
And like they know you're not going to go to these grocery stores.
It's like,
they
we have ice.
yeah.
It's
And
like
your-
just like
and your
ice on
drinks.
the porch, let it melt.
Yeah,
Every hotel has free ice, right?
it's kind of.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's really good too, man. And do you want to trust that hotel ice? Who done what with that ice bucket in their room?
Did they really clean those filters?
I
We
mean,
work in a restaurant. We'll survive with the dirty ice.
Like I said, do they really clean those filters?
Eh, I'm still alive, so.
you've definitely seen some nasty shit in restaurants. That's
Yeah.
for damn sure. Those black mats at the end of the day.
Ooh,
Yeah,
bar mats.
You ever pick one of those things up without your glove on? We're moving to COVID. We're moving to shit that's not even out yet.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or when you have like the silverware bucket and the water splashes back in your eyeball or something,
That's
you're like,
just
I'm gonna get some
nasty.
flesh-eating
Bruh.
disease. I'm gonna be
I
dead in
stopped
2
putting
days.
water in that bucket for that exact reason. It
Because
hit my, like,
people are
eyelid.
ignorant, bro. Like
Yeah,
they just
Like
splat
it's a
or
game.
just throw it in there and like, yeah,
you're
yo.
trying to relieve stress.
Like if you
or
get
something.
dishwater in your mouth, you just know you're fine. I'll survive the plague, or we're gonna be Gucci.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, that's the worst. I've had that happen many, many times, and it's
So
just it
gross.
never gets any better.
It really doesn't.
nah. You just kind of get used to it.
Yeah, it's fine.
There's an understanding amongst everyone. Like, it's just kind of suck if it happens, but you got to like move on.
Just
keep
apologize.
going.
Be like, sorry, splash.
Mm-hmm. It's like, don't worry, I'll probably do it to you in 20 minutes by accident anyway, so it's fine. Don't worry.
All right, so we got time. What would be like the last places in the world y'all would want to go?
Fucking
Antarctica.
I would love to go to Antarctica.
Honestly, I would too. I want,
What are we gonna do? Walk around in the snow and go in a little building and stay
There's
there?
a lot of like conspiracy theory shit that I want to check out while I'm there. To be honest with you guys, there's a base in there.
Freezing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, there's a small town in there with like gambling and like fucking the arcades and shit.
I can go to Dave and Buster's here and be warm.
But how crazy
I want to
is
see
they,
what type of gambling.
because the brightest
yeah.
minds in the world, some of the brightest minds in the world go there to study and shit, and they have to like relieve stress. I want to see how they do it personally. As someone who's also a man of science, I want to see what they do themselves, but also how they've improved those fashions.
I'd still be okay. Just...
Yeah, I feel like you'll come out of there learning some new games.
That's
And
true.
that will fuck up everybody else with coming back in the States or something.
Yep.
I'd still be okay. Just anywhere that's like many hours of complete darkness and snow, I'm gonna stay away from.
True. 'Cause
Any
it
of those
is-
sites that could be like a 28 days later type thing, I'm good.
That's only the north, and that's
Bro,
I'm
cool,
good.
though.
like my answer was
Good.
going to be West Virginia. Like I hate going to West
It's
Virginia.
not that
Like
bad.
even driving out there, I'm like,
Well, driving up there sucks. All the fucking curves. And
yeah, and then, like so many mountains and shit. But like, yeah, I just feel like if I were to walk around out there, I wouldn't make it back to my car. Like,
It is not like that.
yeah, you say that, and like,
I mean, that's like saying, like, in the back hills of Alabama or Georgia. Who the fuck knows what's going on in there, man? Anyone can be
I
fucked.
guess. I mean, at least the very northern and very southern West Virginia is completely normal. Because the very north, you got like
Most
Morgantown,
part.
and that's fine. And then like the south is like 20 minutes from where I live, and it's like Virginia, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
But I mean, I guess I've never been in the deep hills of the middle parts besides just interstate travel.
yo, there got to be something to the movies they fucking make about this. All right, like,
There's some truth
yeah, there
to
got to
it.
be some truth.
They didn't just sit in
They
the room
ain't
one day
had, like,
speculating. Someone came up with a big fish story, and they're like,
Because this
you know
shit
what?
happened. Something
That might have
happened out there, and
happened.
they were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
let's make a movie out of this."
I mean,
Yeah.
all the coal mines and stuff do cause cancer and like birth deformities and stuff.
True.
Yeah,
It's
facts.
a true sad
The black
fact,
lung.
not like those type of like wrong turn stuff, but it is a sad
sure
fact
some-
that those things happen.
I'm sure that somewhere out there there's some mutants.
Oh, yeah, there's
I don't
some.
give a fuck what anyone says.
What was that one with the hills have eyes? When they got
See, the
radiated and
hills
shit?
have
Yes.
eyes. That shit's in like
Yes.
Arizona. That's in the desert.
True.
Yeah, because that was like off the bomb and shit.
Yeah, all the nuclear testing they did and shit out
Yeah.
there. Manhattan Project and whatnot.
See, but you have to be like fine. Like, that's fine. People of like Japan, they're not out here running around like crazy.
Or they're keeping it really secretive.
Possibly. No, the
I mean,
radiation.
I guess so. I feel like their government would be like a black man more than ours would be.
Or they just put them down. Because I feel like the Japanese would do that.
I feel like they do like more like they're more polite with it and shit. Like they're like, we're gonna quarantine you off in like these nice rooms, but you're not really gonna fucking see each other.
have
yeah,
this-
you're not going to see the light of day again.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the people
But
that
it's
are
for the
from
great
like
good of mankind.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
The Japanese are so polite though. I'm sure they'd volunteer for that shit though. They're like, yeah, I get it. Like I don't want to radiate anyone else, so just put me in the fucking room.
Well, they
versus-
have like the Bikini Atoll people too that like have a really hard time farming their lands and stuff.
I forgot about those guys. Yeah, they got a ton of nuclear testings out there.
Yeah.
That's what was the 1999 Godzilla movie was based off that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one
Yeah.
lizard got
like
mutated.
the native people there, like that main island, they can only live on it for like so many months at a time before they have to
Yeah.
rotate back to the mainland. Like,
And
it's
even so,
cool.
they eat like a fuck ton of like calcium and like vitamin C pills to like counteract the radiation poisoning and stuff. Like it's a real thing.
we did bad things to the Earth. We should stop doing that.
Yeah, we should.
Yo, you know a fun fact that I learned
Huh.
from the internet that I didn't know? Okay, so you know like Chernobyl and stuff after it melted down.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you know there was like 3 reactors? Only one melted down. For 14 years afterwards, people still lived and worked there because they kept the other 2 reactors going. It was only shut down in like the early 2000s or something.
Yeah, that's why they made a whole show about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought that once it like
Mhm.
melted
No,
down,
fail.
that like it was like a big thing, and they had to like leave the area, and a bunch of people died. But no, they kept that shit running for 14 years, still living and working. Like it was nothing, and people just die every couple months.
Well,
like,
Russia don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, yo, Russia until like the '90s.
Even then, like even
like,
the
yeah,
2000s,
yeah.
because the mob owned Russia in the 90s, basically.
But like, yeah,
ran shit.
they went
The mob
to
still
more.
owns Russia.
Yeah, like they still.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
yeah,
just
don't come
different
out
guys.
for us. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
But,
No, we've all seen the videos. Like in the machine.
yeah.
True.
Facts.
Mob still
yeah.
owns them.
Bert, hit us up.
Yeah.
But yeah, until the '90s, I felt like they didn't get a president. They had like a dictator until then.
So yeah,
Yeah,
countries
they
that
didn't
I
give a
probably
fuck.
wouldn't super visit would be there.
Yeah, any like radioactive zones. But then again, there's those dark tourists who like they go like places like that. Like they go to fucking
I watched
heavily
those
rated
shows. It's a
zones.
good
I was
show.
trying to think about the places like the guys like they're at this nuclear test site in Russia, right? Former test site, and these concrete barriers that were like 50 yards, and the closer you get to them, the more radiation that exists there, even till this day, because experiments went down to like the fucking 80s or 90s, so it's still heavily. And the guy's walking on the Geiger counter thinking, it's 26 over here, like the higher number, the fucking more it is. It's 45, it's 56, and the guy like
You got a suit on?
No, just bare bones. Like,
What?
T-shirt and slacks.
What?
And cargo shorts, cargo shorts and T-shirt. And the guy that hosts the show is like, you should probably not go any further. I'm gonna go further. Like, I gotta drive in a car with you after this. I don't feel safe driving in a car with you after this.
Right?
So,
I just wouldn't do it. I'm not trying to have little.
I mean, they do it for the views, I guess. I don't know what the
this
fuck.
guy did. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess if you don't have any plans on living to old age or like children and stuff,
or
like it's
having
fine.
children.
If you
Like,
make a habit of
good.
traveling to places that are normally dangerous and off limits to most tourists, then I don't. You probably don't give a fuck anyway. So
Yeah, you probably just you've accepted that you're not going to live past 50, and it's cool.
he's gonna die young and happy.
Which I mean, shit, I feel like half of our plan is to
Honestly, I thought I'd be dead by 30,
live
but.
past 30.
I still have
so.
hope to by 30.
Hell yeah.
I have high
So
hopes,
are we any
honestly.
different than these people? We're just not actively doing the worst thing that we could, but we're just not doing the best either.
We're passively doing this, I guess.
It's like when you just cross the street without looking both ways. You're not purposely.
I'll look
jumping
to the
in front
left,
of a
but
car.
not the right.
Bro, we almost had World War III start at the beginning of this year.
Yeah, and now it's
Yeah.
it's cooled down since then.
It cooled down a lot since then.
Yeah,
We'll see how next year goes.
yeah.
Hopefully 2021 will be better.
We see a boss.
Also, Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, happy New Year, everyone. Yeah.
My goal for this year is to take a cruise. It's gonna be my vacation.
Don't do cruises. Those things are disgusting.
I don't care.
Oh my god, they're so gross.
I picked up a bar mat.
Nope. Even then.
Go ahead.
You want to hear one story about this thing, about a cruise? So my brother, right, he was talking to like his in-laws about this cruise they went on like 20-some years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, they had, when cruises, you sit at the same table, eat with the same people, talk to the same motherfuckers all fucking day, right? Until like you're doing whatever. But your meals,
That's not how
same
they
people.
are now.
But no, it still is actually. They quarantine you off for certain reasons. But throughout the first like 4 days, women in the table had a dress on. But the fourth day, she had like a strapless thing, and on her shoulders and neck were these giant boils, like fucking
Yo, bigger than that dude
Like-
like worked with.
boils, big ass boils, right? And it was because she's coming to dinner, exposing these disgusting boils for everyone to see, and they're like trying to make social conversations. Like, yeah, what'd you do? They're like, oh, I had a good day, but I had a great day when I got in the hot tub. It felt so good, the hot water on my boils. And the guy was like,
Whoa!
I was in that hot tub all this morning before you, like maybe after you. So, yeah, don't go to cruises, lady. You might get some boils on you.
I'm still gonna do it. They got a 5-day at the Caribbean for like $300.
Fuck that.
Hold on. Whoa. I
No.
might be on that.
Yeah,
I ain't
Definitely
doing
would.
it. I ain't doing
it's
it.
like $300 per person.
Okay,
minimum, like
just
2
not
people.
going to the hot tub.
Yeah, and
And
even
then, like,
now-
yo, I'm sure that shit's like disinfected and
Yeah,
shit.
especially
Like all the
with
chemicals
Corona
and
and
shit.
everything.
Like,
So
yeah, I'm sure they're like making
Yeah.
sure that it's
And you don't
extra
even have the whole
sanitized.
dinner thing that you do now. You just have your 3 meals a day, and you have like your time that you can go. But you have like 5 restaurants you can pick from. You're just like, just go to this one or this
Yo,
one
for
or
$300, how many days?
I don't
5
know.
days.
Yeah, whew,
Yeah.
yeah, bet.
Can you bring your own liquor? That's my thing. If I have to be in a cruise
No,
ship, and
but they do have the drink pass at Carnival. It's $50 a day for all you can drink alcohol. So that's like
$50 a day.
I can go through $50 in like 10 minutes.
I feel like
So-
that's like there's
That's
still
a
limit.
lot.
I feel like there's still
Hold on, yeah, $50 a day.
That's a lot of.
Yeah, that's
you're on
a-
vacation for what? 5 days? What's it?
Yeah. So that's only
Yeah,
an
that's
extra
not
what,
bad.
like $250 for the whole like 5-day thing.
You pick
But,
one
yeah,
day you're
alright,
sober.
yeah,
That's it,
like,
and you're golden.
Still, $250
But if you're-
on alcohol.
if
Like
you're
a
paying-
bottle.
if you're
Yo,
paying
a bottle
out
can
of-
get me through like a few days.
Well, I mean, you can do it that way. It's just
No,
an
they
extra
search
option
your
that
shit,
you
though.
can do.
They search your shit before you go on the cruise ship to make sure you don't actually do that.
Can you
Yeah.
bring water bottles?
I don't think so. I think they search everything.
Yeah,
No,
I mean
think-
they can
think
search it and
It
shit.
just
But
depends
I
on the
can,
cruise. I think some
It's
let
just
you
like I
bring
said.
like water bottles through, but
I can put our Listerine bottles like back in the service. All right, I was back in the service back in the day, and all right, bro. And we used to put fucking alcohol into liquor or Listerine bottles.
I just think
And like put like different food colorings and shit in it, bruh.
Sitting at the barracks, just Listerine bottle in hand, just fucking done with
Yes, bro. Like, so many people had Listerine bottles for Gatorade bottles. Like,
Yo, boss, we can't make fresh, man.
Right?
Well, I mean, I would do it because if I'm going through drinks, like, shit, $50 in like a car, you buy 4 drinks a day, you're already making your money back.
True.
See, I'm a Jew about this. Like, no offense to the Jews, but I really like to space out my money.
And I mean, you don't have to do it like every day. You can just pick one day and buy like a 1 day
See, I have
$200
a
pass, and then just go
problem.
really hard that day.
Yeah,
I have
true.
a problem.
Because like the days that you're going to be doing like your
I
short
like
excursions,
alcohol.
you don't need to do that. But
A
like if you
lot.
like
See,
you have 2 days at sea.
Yeah, but like, how much is there really to do on these? Like, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I know they
that's
have a
what I
lot.
was also. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
they
gonna
have
say like
lots.
they probably have like workout areas and shit, but at the same time, like bro, you can work out anywhere. Like
You don't need a
most
gym.
of the time, like what are you doing on cruises other than
They have game
relaxing?
decks, live shows, pools, water slides, relaxation, like yogas and shit. They have the casino slots. They have all like the comedy shows and theaters and. They have stuff to do.
I gotta look into this.
If they have a craps table, I'll be happy. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll kill
I'm
9
sure you
hours,
would.
no
They
problem.
have
I'm sure
like,
you
they
would.
have
I
full,
would,
like,
yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
All I need is a craps table with some fun people, just not giving a fuck about the lose money.
So
or not,
like for
and
me,
we'll-
I'm probably
we'll
gonna
play.
buy the alcohol packages for like the 2 days we're at sea, because then I'm like we're just gonna be on the boat all day, and then the days that we're gonna do like the shore excursions, I don't need to do that because we're gonna be like at the beach or like doing stuff off the boat.
Gotcha.
So really, you're doing like $150 for like the week for alcohol, because all your food and like regular drinks and shit are included.
Okay. All right, not too bad.
True.
True.
Anyway,
So what's that item everybody like uses? That one item you use on a daily basis.
besides your toothbrush,
Yeah, toothbrush and basic.
Besides
hygiene.
like basic shit, like that one item that you always need to have.
Yeah.
Like mine, I smoke these shits all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I'm not at work, because at work I just try not smoking, which makes me angry. But yeah, so mine's super simple, really easy, y'all.
I think it also just depends on what season it is. Like during the winter, like chapstick, that's very important.
True.
Bruh. Yeah. Like right now, chapstick, lotion, I'll never use it like in the summertime because like my body like just naturally gives off wetness and stuff.
Yeah, there's no point to
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And so I don't have to really put on lotion. But now I'm ashy as fuck all the time. Like even right now. Like,
Tis the season, man.
I'm just so dry.
Yeah, mine would be like that kind of stuff, like winter, like chapstick, or like during the summer, like suntan lotion or
Booze?
something.
What?
Yes,
I
alcohol,
What?
alcohol. I work
That's an
them
item.
shot glasses out. Yeah. Phone chargers are good.
Phone chargers are good, yeah. About to say, I would say cell phone, but that's one
Well,
thing.
like
That's
everybody-
that's
like
so
most
common.
people,
Everyone
yeah.
has that. Yeah, you can't really go without a cell phone. If you have someone who does not have a fucking cell phone, that's impressive, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck was that actor? No, y'all talk. I gotta think. Yeah, there's this actor that he literally doesn't have a cell phone, doesn't use the internet, none of that shit. And if y'all know, like, comment below, let us know.
You just the
but-
voice like the plague and shit? Like,
Yeah, like
Mail him
he's like a
after
high-end actor.
In
And
the
he's been doing
21st
this,
century.
like, and he's been doing this for like at least 50 years. And
Just mail them.
he literally the other day had to have somebody video or like set up the video chat and shit so he can do an interview. And like, that shit, like I was talking to my roommate about that shit, and I was like, yeah, it blows my mind in this day and age. Like he doesn't have a cell phone or the internet or anything that's fucking going on. Like, literally everybody's tell you stuff what's going on in the world. Like, do you
Like,
watch the news that much, like, to understand what's going on
Gets
in
it
the
word of
world?
mouth. He reads
Yeah, like,
newspaper, right?
like newspaper and word of mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like you wouldn't be very informed.
I think it was a very peaceful life.
I'm sure it is a peaceful
Yeah.
life, but at
Very
the same time,
peaceful life.
like, you're ignorant as fuck
I mean,
because you have no information.
bless you.
Yeah, bless
Well,
you.
think of it though. If he like goes out in the world and notices shit's a muck, he has his news.
I mean,
But
I'm sure
yeah,
it's
but
something
yeah,
like a
he-
newspaper. And
Yeah, I'm
True,
sure,
exactly.
but like I'm saying, like, you're a high-end person, so, like, you need to be more in the know of what's going on in the world. unless you have an assistant that literally is telling you everything.
That could be it. I mean, that
Yeah,
could just
like
be it.
he just his
Just
job
tell you what
is
you
to
need
tell
to
you what's
know.
going on in the world.
What if he doesn't like having things in his pockets? He has a wallet and his keys, and that's all he wants.
all right, let's just say that's what it is.
Yeah.
Then you will still have like a laptop and a phone at home that you use when you're at home. But he uses none of this technology at all.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, once you're that old and that rich, you get to do whatever the fuck you want. and
That's
it's
pretty
fine.
true, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It's like I survived for 40 years before the internet came along.
You survive another 40 and then you die and it's fine.
Or he's already like 60 and 70 and shit, and he might be like 10. But yeah, I see what you're getting at. Yeah.
This is why. Remember you were talking about the islands that are like $100,000.
Yeah, in the Philippines, you can
Yeah,
buy.
yeah.
The conversion rate, $100,000 American. It's probably different now, depending on how whatever, because inflation and shit. But $100,000 conversion to was a Filipino peso, so about 1 million pesos in the Filipino currency. And you can buy your own island. Of course, different sizes of the island varies the currency and shit like that.
And I
price.
always thought about doing that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, but then you would also have to retrofit the island to be livable.
Well,
That's
I mean,
fine. Like you
Yeah.
see them YouTube channels with
Yeah.
those dudes that just build these houses and all the
Because a lot
fucking
of islands
area.
like don't have natural springs for water. You'd have to get like
Very
a
true.
desalination thing to build the house.
You guys
Depends on what
desalinator
kind
and
of
then the weather and
well, yeah, tsunami comes, you're fucked.
Yeah, I just turned into Tarzan, alright? Like, I just magically turned into Tarzan and I lived the fucking land,
you get
alright?
the island with the one mouth on it.
Right.
I feel like Steve's one thing is definitely like your water bottle or like containers.
Well, I mean,
for
I
that kind
use
of
this thing
stuff.
for the podcast. I wouldn't think it's the one thing I use on a daily basis.
I mean, I feel like you'd use it at work all the time.
I'm sure you use that at work too.
I don't. I really don't.
Really?
I do not. I
Honestly,
use
I
this
thought
thing.
you used it all the time.
Nope. I might clean it at work every now and again if I'm lazy. Don't do it at home, but that's about it.
Because I feel like I carry a water bottle a lot. Just
Mhm.
I could pick that as a thing.
Yeah. I mean, if all honesty, something I use on an absolutely use on a daily basis, and not going back to the group chat, but something I actually use on a daily basis, I would say it's probably a pen. Just an ordinary pen. I use it every day. It's got a purpose for it. It's mightier than the sword. I would say a pen.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to not get out of like the service
Yeah.
issue though with
Boo! Alright, so he brought the group chat. I wasn't even, honestly, I forgot about it until he said something. And, there's an item that he uses on a daily, I guess on a daily basis. It's like,
Apparently on a daily basis. We
yeah,
don't
so
know.
Apparently, because we were talking about
The
topics.
only reason why
Yeah,
it
hold on,
came to
let me
mind-
talk for a second.
Alright,
so.
I'll let you
I
talk.
wasn't going to call him out till 20 questions.
Yeah, so she asked, I asked, for her to do, our topics this week. And she brought up, things that we do on a daily basis. And, he immediately says,
I was looking
this
at my
item.
phone
I'm not going to say what it was,
when-
because it's kind of that's your thing, bro.
True.
Whatever.
Well,
but it was the
but
item.
he had an
Your
immediate
imagination
answer.
went wild right now. Like,
He
where
had
the
to
fuck
get
is
an
it?
immediate answer.
Yeah, he had
No.
such an immediate answer.
Okay,
and
it was already on my mind
it was
'cause my
like
old one
wow.
broke.
I was wild. I'm sure she was wild.
I said
just said,
JK
well, okay
afterwards.
And that shit was
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
I don't judge. I let you live, man.
We didn't judge him or anything. It was, it was fucking.
It was just funny
hilarious,
because it was like our group chat. It was like a few minutes in between each reply, and this one was just immediate. Like this is the answer.
Like,
3
he
seconds
had no
later.
thought at all. Like, what?
At least you have an answer, which is
I think
better
I have to
than
say
what
it
we
now,
did.
otherwise they're gonna go crazy about it. So I have a tablet, right?
Or I feel like we should just let them guess.
Yeah,
know
I
what?
was
Yeah,
gonna,
it's
I was
tablet.
gonna leave it to their imagination.
You know what? It's a tablet. That's it. It's a tablet for whatever you use a tablet for. That's it. I'm gonna go beyond the word. It's getting cut out.
This is not being cut out. You
Why?
better let this go.
God damn it.
Yeah, this is
I might have
gold.
to. I might have
It's
to.
gold.
like playing
if I
games
keep,
on my
if I leave
phone.
it in, you gotta have the title. Mom, don't watch this episode. That's we gotta leave it in.
I'm totally gonna do that. Totally gonna do that.
Hopefully, hopefully they don't watch it anyways.
Yeah. Anybody got anything else?
On that note, I'm done. I'm good.
I feel like we should probably end it now. Yeah, leave their imaginations run wild.
Just
Yo,
edit
comment
quickly.
below what you think it
Yeah,
is.
what do you think it's for?
Like
Yeah.
what he uses this tablet for.
What do you
Stock
think it
market,
is?
guys. He's a very solid investor.
She's lying.
Exactly, I am.
You
actually.
guys have
No,
stock.
I'm not saying he's not a good stock. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
saying
got irons
I'm
in the
just saying
fire.
It's not used for stocks. All right.
Yeah, you know.
You got bonds.
Yeah,
You
20
could-
questions this
you
shit.
could be faking me out and shit.
20 questions. What's tablet for?
We'll find find out. We shall
All
find
right.
out.
On that note,
This has been
Two Cooks.
One server and tablet.
God damn it.
Thanks, guys. See y'all next time.